Welcome to this Warren Zevon classic that I just love this song. If you don't know, it's the last song he performed while he was alive, and it was done on the David Letterman show. It's a piano song, but I really had fun transposing it for guitar, and you can play it on guitar. So I hope you enjoy it. I'd like to dedicate it to my friend KP, who means the world to me. Him and I share a love of animals, and I recently lost a good friend of mine, a cat named Pooter. He was 17, so he lived a good life, and this is in honor of him too. Okay, the first chord in this song is a D, alright, and I'm going to play it a little bit different because I'm doing double stops, meaning I'm playing two strings at a time. So I'm going to bar across the second fret from the third, second, and first string, and because it's a D, I'll be on the E note on the second string. So we're going to play the third and second for the first two notes. Okay, so we just move our pinky up to the fifth fret. And then we lift that pinky up and we're going to hit the first and second string twice. So you can see having that D form helps because you're just playing part of a D chord. You can do it this way if you're comfortable stretching your pinky. Might be a good exercise. Okay, but again, I found it easier because the next part, I'm just sliding up this bar to the third fret. And we're only playing the first and second string here. And we're going to go on the first string from 3, 5, 7, back to 5. Okay, so all together, that first part, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now we're going to come to a D sus4. So basically, we're going to be playing the first and second string again, and then lifting from the third fret to the second fret. Okay, and the reason I say go to a D form is because we're going to stretch that pinky up here and play just like we did the first time, the fifth fret, second string, and the third fret, second string, and then our regular D form of the third and second string. So we have, and then we do an A major to a B minor, okay? And you want to, even though you don't play it the first time through, we're just doing A major, B minor, but put that finger over the sixth string. Doesn't matter if you play it, but really try not to, because this is the bass note that's going to start the chord and the actual kind of verse structure of it. So we're going to hit the F sharp and then strum through the B minor. Then we're going to move the ring finger to the fourth fret of the fifth string and then hit a D chord, okay? So, alright, later in the song they hit the chord twice. You'll hear that in the chord. It's more of a, think about it as a maritime type chording. You know, 7 C's and all that stuff. So anyhow, that's the key to the first part of it. Now Now we're going to do a D sus, so we're going to lift our first finger off and have that first string open. So we'll go like this. Okay. Then we're going to use our pinky on the 5th string. Alright, and that leads us up to a G. Or a D form of a G chord, alright, up here at the 7th fret. So let's take it from the top. Alright, now we're going to hit that G one more time. Then we're going to go to a D triad. So we're playing first finger on the 5th fret, 1st string, 5th fret, 2nd and 3rd string, 7th fret. And what I do is I kind of bar on that 1st and 2nd string because I'm going to lift my pinky for D sus 2. And then I'm going to hit that note, the 1st string, 5th fret. And then an A major. So I'm open E, 1st string, 2nd string on the 5th, 3rd string, 6th, and 4th string, 7. Okay, so again from the top. Then it starts over again, so you got to quickly get to that B minor with that F sharp root note. Okay, at this point, this is like the 2nd time through. All he does is hit the G once, and then he comes back to D, and then an A, and a B minor. Alright, so that point the drums kick in. So for the next little round of this chording structure, we're going to do the same thing with the B minor and the F sharp bass note to our C sharp and D. Okay, go up to G, and then we go to an F sharp minor. Okay, so we've kind of moved our first finger to the 5th fret, and then back another step to an E minor, and then D. So again, from the top. Okay, to an A, and then we start it over. Okay, we're at our G, now we're going to go back again. Okay, to an A, and then a B minor. Right, now this B minor, then this little part will take us to the, like a pre-chorus, okay? And what it'll sound like is this. Okay, so what we're doing there is basically, this is a G, instead of playing a full G, A, and D, alright, we're just doing double stops. We're going to play 2nd string, 3rd fret, and 3rd string, 4th fret. We'll move that up a step, and then we're going to hit on the, this will represent a D, we're going to hit on the 7th fret on the 3rd and 2nd string twice. Then we're going to put our pinky down. That's still a D, but it's a 7th, so we're adding a note to the D chord to make it a little interesting. So we're playing the 7th fret, 3rd string, 8th fret, 2nd string, and then this will represent an A, and we're just playing across the 1st and 2nd string at 5, and then we go into a G chord. Alright, so again, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 1, 2, Roland. This is the pre-chorus to a D, to an A major, and a B minor. And again. So now we're going to go through these chords again. This will be the third verse, and now we can hit the B minor twice, and the D twice. Now we're going to walk down, okay, and then we're going to hit our D again, all right, and do a little walk down there. So that's what's different here, is we hit our D again, and then we're going to hit our C sharp to B, and then A, a full A major chord, okay? So then we go through it again. All right, now we just go to an A and B minor, all right? All right, we're going to do the chorus at speed. There's a bridge after it, and then we go into the next verse. What I'll do is I'll take off at the end of the very last verse. So you can see there how we go into the next verse. So what we're doing for the chorus, we're going to do half measure of D, half measure of A, and then a full measure of D. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do a measure of D. 1, 2, 1, and then count this down. So we're going to go C sharp, B to A, 2, 3, 4. Then we go B minor, all right? I like to move up to the 7th fret, 6th root note, okay? B minor, A, D, back to A, and then to G, stalking through that to B minor, night, all right? Now we're going to B minor here because we're going to come back to the muzzle flash of Roland's Thompson gun, and that is D. So we're doing our D walk down to A and then B minor. Now we're going to do that again, but we'll go to G instead of B minor. Hold that for 4 counts, and then we go G, A, and then B minor, and then we start into the next verse.